Australia are 277 for 2 overnight, still 96 behind England, but encroaching on England's superiority that has been evident for so much of the series.
Oh, it's out. Well, he caused him problems last night with the pace and bounce. He's done it again straight away with an old ball, I might say. He's got it to bounce and created a sort of ugly sort of shot from Damian Martin. A sort of half defensive, half pull, and it just spooned up to mid-wicket. Great effort by Flintoff with an old ball.
That was up around about chest height, and couldn't control it. 281 for 3, and Martin got for 10.
It wasn't long with an old ball, though. Within 15 minutes, the new ball was taken by England. Then the light was offered by the umpires. No, said the Australian batsman. Then Stuart MacGill, the Australian 12th man, came onto the field. He could have been saying anything. Get on with it, stay on the field at all costs, or even bat the day, we'll squeeze the palms tomorrow.
Wide swinging delivery, slashed by Clark and put down by Flintoff.
Well, Stuart MacGill has just run a message out, and I'm sure it was, well, stay out here, guys, and maybe try and up the ante, get on with it a little bit. First ball after the message, Michael Clark trying to thrash run through the offside. He normally swallows those, doesn't he?
Beaten Vaughan at mid-on. It was a crunching stroke by Hayden. That is a beauty. That could just be about the best stroke that Hayden has played all innings.
Yes!
Ooh, had to hurry. And they'll get overthrows. 4 of them. It split the 2 men, Ian Bell and Stephen Harmison, running round. 5 to Matthew Hayden, no blame attached to Flintoff. Matthew Hoggard will take a blow for a while. And Stephen Harmison, not exactly the man you want to see coming on in difficult seeing conditions. 4. Matthew Hoggard at fine leg, couldn't pick up the ball. He stood there with his arms outstretched. Matthew Hayden certainly picked it up quick enough.
There's some lights on Bale, I can't see him. I don't know how I'm bowling here.
We've been saying how dark it is, and that's confirmation.
Must be LBW, surely. Yep, it's a slow death from Rudy Kitson, but it is a death. Flintoff has done it for England, but Matthew Hayden will leave the field with his head held high because he's played a terrific hand.
Yes, he's fought back well, there's no doubt about that. The replay here will be interesting. Did it nip back a little bit to straighten its line? Yes, I think so. I think that's fair enough. And there's confirmation of a good delivery from Flintoff. The end of a very good innings from Hayden. It's been a fight-back knock for him. He's had a tough time of it. 138, 18 fours.
Well, just for a minute. I mean, the problem was that Bell couldn't pick the ball up, but the ball hung in the air, and it is a difficult background. You've got the red brick building at the Archbishop Tennyson School. You've got the gloomy sky. You've got the backdrop of an inner city developments. I mean, this hung in the air, and Bell first he thought it was coming to him. Then he moves forward a fraction too late. But in the end, the thing's only a yard from him. You're going to need some fortune to score quickly, that's for sure. That's also close. That is also out. This is a huge performance from Andrew Flintoff. It's exactly what everybody's come here for.
And the ball started to seam around a little bit. Hayden got one that nipped back, and that one seemed to me just to pitch in the red there and just hold the line. It certainly did. It was plumb LBW, beautiful bowling. That one hitting leg stump, the other one hit middle and leg. So when a ball deviates like that off the pitch, it's difficult to play. Well bowled.
Riveting field set for Gilchrist straight away. Oh, and what a delivery first up from Matthew Hoggard. Hoggard wanting Gilchrist to think that he'd bowl him the in-swinger with the way the field's set, and what does he do? Zips one across him.
Yep.
And that's a hell of a stroke. He's given that a little jab off a good length. Wow! Oh, what a stroke that is. Yep, we got a game.
This will be the first delivery that Gilchrist has faced from Flintoff, and this has been a great contest right through the series, and you'd have to say that Flintoff's winning the battle. Whoa. First ball, and there's a play and a miss, and he's had a stranglehold on the left-handers, but particularly Gilchrist.
Well, that won't worry Flintoff too much. Certainly won't worry Gilchrist either. Safe. Not sound, but safe.
Big shout from England.
Just the bottom of the thigh pad, I would imagine. Yes. That's wonderful. Given him, LBW. Hoggard with the swinger. Things that will have occupied umpire Bowden's mind will be the red zone. Did it pitch in the red zone? And was it swinging little enough to hit the stumps?
Well, we sit pretty well behind the bowler's arm, and this looked good. It shaped back at Gilchrist. Hawkeye suggesting, yes, it's going to hit leg stump. And up until this point, Hoggard, I've felt, has been fairly unlucky. He's bowled well this morning. And here is his first reward. It's the huge wicket of Adam Gilchrist, who was looking good. He's gone for 23, and now Australia lose their 6th wicket, and they're still 17 runs behind.
What a morning, what a performance by England. They came out so strongly and with such belief. They were driven by Andrew Flintoff, whose figures of 31 overs, 10 maidens, 4 for 72 speak volumes. This has been the talisman of the side. A cricketer with an enormous personality, strong character, a great sense of fun and ability that almost defies belief.
In the air and down. Oh my goodness me. Well, catches so important, and it looked to me there as if they both went. I suspect the keeper got a glove on that.
He's got to catch that. Can't blame first slip for that. That's the keeper's.
That's out, yes. Beautiful bowling. Keep it up there. Swing it a little bit. And if he misses, it's going to hit. Oh, they're happy in the aisles.
Swing, I'm amazed how they have not adapted to it. It puzzles them. They look at it, hitting on the up, through the line. Oh, that's missing leg, missing off, and knocking middle out, halfway up. 3:59 for 7.
Oh, it's got up in the air. This will be out caught. It will be out caught. Shane Warne is out. Flintoff has struck again. Another short ball. Shane Warne loves to play that hook shot, but it was onto him just a little quicker than he expected. More celebrations.
Just out and out aggression from England with a crowd on their feet, electric support. They're just really getting stuck into the Australians. 5th wicket coming up for Flintoff. What a performance. Bowled unchanged. And he's bowled fast and nasty. Oh, Michael, don't drop it. 363 for 8.
Oh, look at the applause. He's bowled all day today unchanged, and he's got 5 under his belt. He's no doubt the man of the moment.
Knocked out.
Got him, yes, got him, no trouble. That's the place to bowl to them. Pitch it up, swing it away, thick edge and beautifully caught. Well, it was pretty straightforward, but they've been dropping a few. Hogarth making a contribution as well. It's nearly all over for Australia.
Perfect cricket. Pitch up, fullish length, make the ball go away, get the tail ender pushing at it, and a simple catch to slip. England are on fire, on a roll. Australia 9 down now for 363.
Could be out. It's a good catch. That is a very good catch. Had to pick it up out of the background of the crowd first of all, and then race away to his left and take it above head height. Australia all out. 367. 6 behind England's 373. And Hogarth another wicket. Good hit. And brilliant.
It was, because he wouldn't have picked it up very early, Ashley Giles, in the gloom. Excellent pair of hands. And the atmosphere out there, I have to say, went out the final 3 or 4 wickets was unbelievable. But will all that elation turn to tension when Australia's bowlers get their chance? Immense performance from Flintoff today.
Once the Australians began to fall, they fell in a rush. Look at the times of the wickets. 10:39, 11:43, 11:56, 12:29, and then again after lunch in a rush. 367 all out, built on the back of Langer and Hayden, but England's bowling was magnificent. You won't see better. Never mind just in heart and stamina, but in skill too. All the art of swing and seam before us from both Hogarth and Flintoff. England lead by 6 runs then as their second innings begins. Andrew Strauss and Marcus Trescothick with a big responsibility. What a day we've already had. 28.5 overs, 90 runs and 8 wickets. Now, it wasn't a moment before the umpires were looking at the light. Remember, it had been offered to the Australians, but they turned it down. On this occasion, they said no, and you know who was about to play.
Two noises there, and Warne has done it. Oh, perhaps it's a dismissal by light meter.
Well, whatever it is, it's increased the nervous tension. Watch this delivery from Shane Warne. Strauss trying to play in front of his pad because he's worried about how he got out in the first innings. And a big, thick inside edge to Simon Katic. Warne has his first. Australia have their first. England 8 ahead.
Now the light was getting worse, so Billy Bowden signalled to Ricky Ponting, get a spinner on at the other end too. Then the umpires had a further chat about the light and they decided to go off. Listen. People have paid 60 quid for a ticket and they're pleased that they're not going to watch anything. That's what one umpire thought of it all. Here's the other.
Rudy, can you just talk us through what the sequence of events there that brought into question you looking at the light and then coming off?
What we normally do, when there's fast bowlers are on, we got a norm, what we set on the day one when they at their England were bowling and had the quickest on. So we try to be consistent. As soon as it gets below that level, that's when we offer the light to the batsmen. But in this case, because it can be dangerous when the fast bowlers is on. In this case, with the spin bowlers on, we do give them a bit more leeway. But if we get to a stage where we think it's unfair, that's when we offer the light to the batsmen, and that's when we take the reading, and we will not go back onto the ground unless that reading improves so that we can have the spinners back.
So what is the reading at the moment?
Well, that I can't tell you because it's a reading for us to decide on what we're going to do.
Well, it was gloomy indeed. The eye could only just see the eye. The gas holder was low, expectation was high, and the Australians decided that it was Bondi Beach eyewear. What a relief you can still smile after all this drama.
Oh, that's a good start and well fielded. Oh, well, there's going to be some desperate stuff out there. There's no doubt about that.
I think there's a few England supporters there trying to con the umpires into taking England off.
Good shot, no third man, 4 runs. Short outside off stump, very well executed off the back foot. Another good shot, short outside off stump. Michael Vaughan plays a lovely cut shot that time. Square on the offside, right down to the meat of the bat.
Well, the England captain's only really played one significant innings in this series so far, the 160 at Old Trafford. Maybe his time has come again.
Not again. What are they doing?
Well, Jeffrey was livid and one could understand why. It was a pity for everybody that wanted to see cricket. 4:45 it was when they came off a bad light, and 6:15 when they gave up completely. Very gloomy. Australian supporters wanted sunshine and rays of hope, but there weren't any.